think I would
everybody.
be you think I would be okay and not have a headache, but I sort of have a headache. Good evening, Reginald. How are you?
Hey,
Hi, everybody. We have Barbara Woodbury Spear, Carol Garcia, Facebook user. Who do you think that is?
it's a toss up between three different people.
What's your guess?
I don't know. Could be Rebecca. Could be Donna. It could be Lisa. There's like
There
two
you
or three
go.
or four.
Jerry Ann Lessicar Tosoni. Mary Lynn Bast is here. Welcome. Charles Rudd's here. Welcome.
Hello.
That's
And
awesome.
Jerry Ann, I don't recognize your name. Thank you for coming in to say hi.
You're the one saying hi to Reggie. Are you like a secret admirer of Reggie's?
Uh oh.
Uh oh. Putting
Put
her
me
on the
on the
spot, huh?
spot.
Putting her
Put
on.
me on the spot because I don't know what the answer is going to be. Oh, Rebecca.
Oh, Jerry Ann. She's with Phil Wyatt. And Phil's going to be
Oh,
on
okay.
the 22nd on my show, Mariner of Spirit. Welcome. Carol Garcia says, "Oh, Facebook user is Linda Morrison." Linda, welcome. I shouldn't have said the last name. Now she's
Well,
probably
it
going to
might
fold
be
up. And
two different people now. Then
now
Becca is
there's Becca
Rebecca.
too. Welcome, Becca. So if we go to old school, or we go ahead and start out with just merely a prayer to Saint Michael, and I know that there may be some that don't necessarily need it, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who wander through the world seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. Now I could breathe. I think that, or I shouldn't even say I think because I don't know how to think properly. But if we go ahead and put it out to the audience to see where they would like us to go, we were talking about possibly going ahead and doing some more spirit box work and asking some questions pertaining to just questions. We're not going anywhere. We're not sending anybody anywhere. We're not having anybody go and force anywhere. We're staying right where we are. And can we do a spirit box session for different people? Uh, you know what? If that's what you'd like to know or like to hear, that would be something we could do. My other idea was, and this is something that would apply because Reggie's going to pull it up on his end with his machines, and it was to go ahead and see how Spirit feels, how the Star family feels tonight, and we'll just leave it at that. How they feel tonight, and if they're anxious to go ahead and talk to us, and whatever they like to talk to us about, I would love them to do that. And you know, we're going to leave it at that. And I don't think tonight we're going to go ahead and progress anywhere remotely close to where we were on Tuesday. We're going to leave that live for a little bit until we can go ahead and get really get into it where we're prepared, in other words, because we weren't all prepared. And it was going a little strange. And we want our leader, or us, at that particular junction, it was Mr. Reggie and myself. And if you're not 100% on your decisions, I guess we just go ahead and put it in the mill. But let's do it that way. Let's talk to them and see what they've got to say. And I could do half, and Reggie can do half, just like we did last Thursday. And we could have some fun, and we could see if we could connect. And that's what this show is supposed to be about anyway, because it's perfectly normal paranormal communication. And he's just look at how he's got that big smile on his face right now. And everybody was worried about Reggie, and I was worried about Reggie too. And that's all I'm going to say on that end. Please, let's keep tonight in the proper frame and try to be positive about this approach. And we all know that when we try to communicate with spirit, just like I talk about on Wednesday, on what night? Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, I
When
believe.
spirit connects,
Yeah.
it's the idea that we're all on the same page. So we were at that point that night, Tuesday night, we were all haphazard, and we were coming in from different angles, and everybody had a little different idea of the way it should have happened. And we can't do that. We can't do that, because then we're alienating each and every one of us, and we're not bonding together as one. And that's what we need to do when we set the intention. And we didn't really have that intention that night. So that's another reason why we decided to shelf it until we feel properly prepared. And all my respect to Reggie and the Star family and everything else, and to the shamans. And we're going to let them all go ahead and decide when they want to go ahead and talk about this again, because it's really not us. So, without further ado, you want to start that box up and see if we can go ahead and get a hold of anybody. If anybody has any ideas, but we ain't normal. Oh, what do you mean we ain't normal? Perfectly normal paranormal communication. Perfectly abnormal paranormal communication. Perfectly communication. Can we do a spirit box session for different people we call in? LOL, haha. Greg just said that. I don't know who are we talking about. Linda again? Brian Wells. Hey, Brian. Good to see you. Carol Garcia says, love, love, love. That's what this is supposed to be about. So, have you got that? Did you fire up that machine yet?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? I have a big question to start off with. How's the Star family doing?
Oh,
This is Greg, and I'd like to know how the Star family's doing.
By the world in on bad piece of my
We'll give this a few minutes.
point. And your host.
I love you.
Weird smile. Waters.
So we got 2 questions after this.
We've.
That said we. How you guys feeling?
The California. From skills. And future in muscle.
You guys listening? Hi.
It.
What's your name?
Version.
Did I hear Bruce?
The first question was, after we talked about the Star family, is can you see if you can call in Karen, Brandy, Everett, or Robin again?
To call it.
You want me to call them in?
Is there
Out there with
a Karen Brandy Everett available?
Robin, too.
started.
Morning.
Robin Murphy?
The open.
So that's 4 different names. Karen, Brandy, Everett, or Robin again.
The base.
Robin Murphy?
No.
Can we hear a hello?
Who said you're welcome?
Andrew,
What do you want to ask us?
your relationship. Distance country. Honey. And
Hi.
Who is this?
Who is that? I just heard you say, who is that? Are you guys asking about me?
Ball, Williams.
Like two.
Everyone's welcome to come forward. I hear the piano, honey. You must have read the comments.
There she is, Wilma. Wilma's not wasting any time tonight.
Hi. So how many
Karen?
are here wanting to talk?
Good job. She was.
There's two.
I love
I hear a lady talking.
it.
Can you give me your first name, please?
Your nest.
You. I want to know what your name is, honey.
And
Yes, you.
it's interesting.
What's your name?
I
Hi.
one.
1, 2.
Yes, this. Nemo. I'm not gonna.
I heard you trying to talk through this problem.
I was in Cleveland.
Says, I heard you're next. Then the lady's saying hi, and she's crying out. And how many are with us?
How many?
Says, Karen, can you please join us? Robin, please join us.
Is Robin here? Robin.
Or Karen.
The state. A cloth, hopefully.
Was that her?
I don't know
He's at tours and
offhand. I don't know anything about. Hold on a second. I'm scrolling up to try and find the name.
Yes, it does.
I've never heard of Karen Brandy Everett, so I don't know who I'm actually calling on or anything about her.
Those are three different people, I thought. Are you saying Candy Brandy Effort is one name? That's
I
her
think it's
full
one
name?
It's gotta be. But I
Yeah,
know
but-
Robin Murphy, and I know Gretchen Fleming. Are you guys counting? Oh my God! Only 1, 2,
Oh,
4,
yes, Rihanna.
5, 6. What do you guys counting? Is that you? Is that you, Luther? I hear you counting very clearly.
Feel like you're.
What are you counting?
Start there.
I think it says Rihanna.
I think he was counting the Star family. I think that's what he said. It was the same voice.
Candy Brandy Everett is a victim that I saw how she died. She was murdered by a man named Greg, and also the other one, Johnny, he cleared the weapons.
No. Happening. In the first day. Should we certainly.
We're going to give her one more try, call her out.
What state is she from?
What is it?
If you could give me a state and a county
Words.
and possible birth date, I'd have a lot better luck getting a hold of her. If I knew what day she was born and what town and whatnot.
She lives in Waterbury, Connecticut.
Okay.
The body was dumped near the Naugatuck River. She wore nothing but a tank top when found.
7 zeros. Healthy nerve. 6. I got her 5. Product. Guy.
Phew.
I'm hearing a lot of talking. Hold on one second.
Everything.
So,
Right part.
hello?
Weird.
Weird? Who's weird?
Shame. Best.
Is it, so how's the Star family doing? Perfect? They're always a great group of people. Spirits.
And of course, to identity.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Fun and more.
We wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys tonight. We have some other people that are asking some questions. And one of the questions that we asked a few times already dealt with a lady by the name of Karen Brandy Everett. Do you have any information on her?
See here. Clifford and Rochelle.
Can you tell us a bit about her?
Cream cake, too. Not to get
Let's get juicy.
Karen?
$30.
I heard you say you're here.
There.
Hi. Can you say your first name?
Take Wilson.
Land indoor. Shoot it. Just
No, I'd be late.
say it up fast. You're dealing with. Did some.
Say your first name if you're here, Karen.
We couldn't.
This year.
You been here?
On it for this.
Say your name, please.
And
They. The very tight. When you here, you right. They pull up the.
Where
Where's
did you
Johnny?
grow up?
Johnny, are you here?
Another victim. Can you give me the name of the victim, please? The first name.
John Henry. Used to call her Bucky because of her front teeth. And that goes back to Karen Brandy Everett.
Can you give me the first name of the victim, please?
Witness.
Witness.
The witness? Hard work?
What's the witness's name?
Hi.
Great.
wow.
Can you give me the victim's name, please?
What no? Sweet.
Something. Program. To it. Do you reach it? Breathe easy. And you.
Got it.
I heard a lot.
I think this is easier with one box too, rather than confusing everybody. Charles Rudd. He used to be in Wisconsin, Carol.
Can you give me the state that you're from, honey?
Problems with
You have problems with people and kids?
It says they both killed Mildred Alvarado and Karen Brandy Everett in 1988. Their bodies died the same year, found in the same place on Naugatuck River. They both lived in the Waterbury nearby. The day she died, Karen told me there was aggression.
painfully.
I had supply and I'm on a halo. Who's on a halo?
Megan?
They were both found behind the fence, the same fence I investigated. She didn't like my investigator taking pictures of her. Are we talking about the same one, or are we talking those two other people were found in the water? Which is the one that you're talking about, Facebook user? Is that Azriana? Karen.
Who are you talking to?
Hi, Karen.
I heard the same
other
word
girls
twice.
The other girl is there too. That's Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Telepathically, you know what I heard. Who was that said that?
We all know the same. We're just at different stages.
Whoever it was,
Understanding.
if that was somebody that was being disrespectful, let's remove them from the apartment. Remove them.
He knows more than me. I have seen Karen. So you're saying that Karen was the one that was at the fence? One of them says that the other girl is there too. Reggie.
Hold on a minute. I gotta. Hold on a minute. Okay. What's that? I was zoning out. What was going on?
We were talking about the girls that they had seen, and they were found behind the fence, the same fence I investigated. She didn't like my investigator taking pictures of her, and I think that is Azriana. And then the other girl is there too. And then Rebecca is here. She knows more than me. I have seen Karen. No, I remotely viewed her. Okay. And that's where we lie right now with those names. But we had a couple different ones above that, I want to say.
Yeah, all these Facebook usernames is confusing.
Yeah, we don't know which ones are,
You guys are all
Facebook
talking
user
under
number
Facebook user.
under 1 or 2 or 3. Facebook user number 2. But that's okay. We're trying to make some method out of the madness, okay? I don't know why it does Facebook user LOL. Well, that's the part that we had said before. So if you go back to StreamYard, where you're at the top, you go back to StreamYard and the page comes up and you allow them to share your name on the page. And it's
If
no
you go
more
into
than
your, if you go into Facebook and
settings.
like in the apps, and
Settings.
you just type in StreamYard, the app for StreamYard will show up in your Facebook apps that you have available. And you click on that, and then it gives you the option of typing your name in.
And the Facebook user says it makes me sound like I gotta go to rehab. LOL.
Oh,
I saw the last day of one of the girls as Rihanna. And then Rebecca says, fixed it. Thank you,
okay.
Rebecca.
There's Rebecca.
She's back. So she was one of them up above. We don't have to go number 2, number 3, number 4. Not Karen. What does that mean? I don't know. Or that sort of left me in the lurch. Okay, I have seen Karen. Okay. And then the Facebook user says it's not Karen. But that's where this is all at right now. There were 4 girls murdered. So that's 2 more than what we think, right? Are we at 2 or 3?
Yeah, I don't know anything about this investigation at all.
This was the one that was done.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Either was I, but it's up here. And this is, there's Becky's here. Good evening.
Evening. How are you?
Okay, so what's the background on everything that's going on here right now in the chat?
As in the story of them?
No, well, where did this originate at? Did we talk about this before?
Yeah, I kind of told you a little bit about how I did an investigation and about what it was about, how I worked with these girls, and, I worked with other people, including Angela, and, we talked about a lot of this stuff, and we caught a lot of information on it.
Okay, that was at the end the other night, right?
The other day, yeah. But, there are several people, mostly girls, that were basically dumped in this area near the Naugatuck River. The 2 girls I mentioned were dumped the same year, the same location, behind the same area, done by the same 2 killers that I've seen, along with Azariana and Angela, who have seen the same things. So there's the Karen, she still communicates, and Azariana said that when I mentioned her name last night on the live, that it said Brandy, which is her middle name, and she said she saw her literally right next to me because she's also medium. And so I'm just like, okay, I know there's also more that she wants to say, so maybe I should bring it up for like a live if there's anything that needs to come through that I might not be getting. Because I know I can get information, I can see things and everything else, but sometimes we don't always get the information that we may want to get at that moment. So it helps that we have other people that can do these
sort
things.
of bridge the communications, and that's why. So now, Reg, do you understand that? Reggie, do you understand what's going on now? So we're bridging the communication.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're talking about this right now. So
If there's anything specific you guys want to know about it, I could definitely answer it.
says, I have been attacked by one of the killers. And
Oh.
That's Adriana.
All right, so here's the thing. So it gets into a lot of different things and experiences with this whole area near the Naugatuck River. Two of the killers obviously have not moved on. And they were the ones that killed Mildred and Karen. And they've come to me and communicated and given me clues. And the last clue that I got, sometimes it's very negative, so I try to stay away from trying to communicate with that kind of thing because I tend to get a lot of evil things come through. And I don't want that to be near me. And the last time that one of the names came through, it said Saatan right after. So I just avoided it. But one of the messages that I got was, Johnny, he kept coming through with the other killer. And the other one has come through a lot, even when I was there. There's a male, he has like longer hair, it's like curly. He's one of the killers, and he likes to smoke cigarettes. And then there's Johnny, who clears the weapons, and he threw the weapons in a landfill near the river. And some of this, like I said, I also worked with Angela. There are things coming through, things that I got as well, and I really do appreciate her. I would smell cigarette smoke. So there were times where I would walk around after they communicated with me and I'd smell the smoke from the killer. So I would cleanse my area because, obviously I don't want that sticking around. I don't want anything like that around. But they kept trying to communicate with me. And I think because they didn't want me doing anything about it, they know that I could help. And they also know what I'm like and that I have these abilities. But they also know that I could do something about it if I truly wanted to. And maybe I don't know how to go about it the right way because I'm still learning, but I believe that I could technically do something if I did want to, if that makes any sense. But
Yes.
But yeah, there are several girls that were killed in this area. Mildred is the other one. She was a mother of 4. And she was found in that area, and she lived near Karen, and a lot of these girls were drug users.
Excuse me for 1 minute. Reggie, take over. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And so Karen tried to be better before her death, but unfortunately her addiction got the worst of her, but that wasn't how she died. She died because of the first people she was meeting. And there's another woman who died near there. Her name was Maria. There's one lady who died. She was shot, but they found her killer, and she was found over there. Quite a few people. There's a guy that died on the river. He was a young guy, and before I even knew about it, and I was visiting the river, I picked up the residual energy that was on the river. Because there was a spirit that told me to walk the trail. So I was basically just walking around, and then there were 2 specific areas for some reason that were clinging to me. And I think I know one of the reasons, but one is there's like an area where there's like pebbled rocks and kind of built up near a tree. And then there was another area that was like kind of further back that I was picking up the energy. But those are some of the main areas that were kind of clicking. And then when I went to the river is when I started to hear them talking all over. It was like all around me. And Azariana, she said she saw one of the killers outside her window. one of the days. And I think she had some dreams, or she was talking about some dreams. I remember, like little pieces and bits in there. But
I know. I was just looking and there was something here pertaining to what are their full names and where is the exact location? Do you know their full names?
first of all, it'd be like what. Yeah, there's a lot of bodies, Carol. So if you know more about the case, there's a lot of bodies there, and I'm mentioning some of the names. If you're wanting to know the victims' names, like I said, I hate saying the names too because sometimes I end up feeling more than I need to.
I understand. I understand.
So one of the names is Karen Brandy Everett, and she's the one that I got that was strangled, felt her being strangled, and I saw her being dragged. And then there's the other girl, Mildred Alvarado. She's a mother of four. Brianna Beam, I connected to very strongly, and she's come through before for us on Reggie's show. And also, she is the one that I have a very strong connection to because of the killer that was attached to me that I got rid of. That came to me for help, and I said I looked like the girl. That would be Brianna. And she's come through for me on my spirit box saying, "Hi, it's Bree." And I've communicated with her before and felt her several times. And then there's Marie Ogla. There's the girl that jumped out of the car, and she died there near the area. That's Campbell Road, Naugatuck River area of Connecticut. And her name was Jessarica. And she was last seen in a car with a guy named Alfred. And she jumped out, and the car behind her basically, went into her.
Ran over.
Yeah. Those are some of the main girls. There's also Jessica Muscus, who died, and her body was there. And she was found in 2004, her body over there. So there's several people I'm naming. To me, it's not. I mean, yeah, their names are important, but it's their stories. It's what they went through. It's the energy that you feel, and to me, that helps me to paint a picture. It helps me to be able to figure out and help them.
Do you think they were all sexually assaulted?
I definitely do for some of them.
For some or just for all?
For some of the ones.
Because there's different
I'm
murders,
kidding.
right? There's different murderers, is what I'm saying.
Yep, there are. Yep, correct.
And Carol says, is it a dumping ground?
Yeah, with all those girls. Yeah,
And she says, I'm seeing more bodies there.
There's a lot of bodies there. I was naming a lot of the names. Those are some of the main ones.
Have they turned this into a cold case now?
It's an ongoing case. It's been around for a while. With Brianna's, they didn't find the rest of her body because I believe that because there's so much wildlife there that people don't consider that when people die and they're dropped off in a forest or something, that the wildlife or the certain areas could have a lot to deal with trying to find their body. And I know more than anything, these people deserve justice. They deserve to find their bodies and find that peace. It's just being able to find it due to others' different circumstances at times.
Okay, Carol says you don't have to, and I don't know what that pertains to.
Say their names.
Oh, say their names?
That's what she meant. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I
I
thought
typed that in at just
she was
about the
asking
same time.
before with that, what are their full names? Is there anything else we can ask pertaining to this to Reggie with the machine on
Well,
that you know of?
I was gonna say, even though you're not speaking out loud into the room, I mean, physically, I can hear you, and you're being recorded on StreamYard. They can hear you
Hmm.
because the
Yep.
energy is just like that, you know. And so,
Yep.
I need my guides to. I know they're here. I can feel them. There's at least a couple of them here. So if you want to ask questions,
Or to
Take it from Mark.
I guess Karen is with Adriana. Is that who she's with? Better be quiet.
hi.
Ready?
You
Yeah, I
got
don't
any
know.
questions?
Yeah,
Any
no,
questions
she's been
go
with
ahead.
me. Because the other
Luther
night,
just
Karen
asked.
goes, you know, she was, yeah.
Luther just asked if there were any questions. So if you want to,
Relief is very clear.
very clear. That's right.
Funny.
Hi, Dennis. Midnight.
Right there.
Are any of the young ladies here that Rebecca was just referring to?
I just heard the name.
School more than to Moses here.
We're not sure.
You're not sure?
Pretty much. I heard pretty much.
I need you guys to answer any questions that you can that Rebecca asked. I know you can hear her.
Go. Great.
Rebecca, that's right. I need you to focus on Rebecca's energy and answer any questions you might have. Okay?
How's it going?
Myself.
Oh my.
Crystal. Yep, they know I wear the crystal. Yeah.
You want to go ahead and ask questions again, Rebecca?
I know that there's something that you girls want to communicate with me
That's
about from the Naugatuck River. Is there anything else you guys would like me to do? Is there anything else you'd like to communicate that maybe I'm not getting?
Wait,
Tony Scott.
Tony Spot.
You said place. Unity. Go.
Or Robin Murphy, if there's anything she wants to give me, any information about the quadrant she's located in, underwater.
you're outdoor.
Coming up. Coming up, we're gonna find out.
Coming up, you're going to find out.
Yes, it's
Yeah, I heard you.
it is. Shane. Okay.
That's it.
Happy I got
Is Brianna here?
I'll let- I gotta tell you.
Charles Rudd says the wrong place. What is Charles?
They haven't 8 years old.
Why is it
years
the
old?
wrong place?
Who is 8 years old?
Team.
I just got thrown off track
The
here.
time.
Who was 8 years old?
It has person.
Kirsten?
Practicing.
Alright, I've heard Kirsten several times tonight.
What is this?
This is a spirit box you're talking to me
Last
through.
time.
Is there a Kirsten here?
There's come with
Roll 1 point.
That's what he said. The wrong place.
The truth. Great music.
Who's 8 years old?
You're talking about one of the voices that's coming through the spirit box?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Gretchen is here nearby.
But
What's your name?
Does that make any sense,
What's this?
Rebecca?
What specifically makes sense, or
What's it?
Gretchen is here nearby, she said.
Oh, cute.
So where is she at?
something that, 19.
Have you,
she's basically in the room with me.
And replace that.
Can you say your name again?
Built to have you.
A little
Joe
more
Patchy?
voice.
She showed me fixed like a cave, so I know she was near a cave.
Like if channel. Just rep.
He's the 90s. Bull.
Anniversary.
Anniversary of
Gretchen.
what?
That's a ruin.
Keep an eye.
Gretchen's the only one that's come through. Reggie?
It's not.
There's an 8-year-old too.
I know.
He's.
I'm not hearing the name clear.
Age.
God.
Charles wants to know if there are two dumping places.
Like. Off a motorcycle.
Off
Nope.
a motorcycle?
Just one.
In the parking lot. Take it.
Off a motorcycle in the parking lot?
What?
What state did this happen in?
But
Virginia?
Excursion.
60.
At what?
Based in the.
Did you just give a name of a creek?
No.
Real.
No, that.
But
yeah, like,
Can you give me your first name again?
Club.
hours. Get to your phone.
Words. Fear plan. That's a look. Is not.
Here.
If you're
It's your cat.
Gotta get to my
you threw
phone and call authorities. Hi.
that I love.
Hi, love.
where
Most efficient. Meanest thing. Is surgery.
I need you guys to try and give me the name one more time. Who are we talking about?
Cutesy. Louise.
Virginia is Gretchen. Hey, Bob.
Hi.
Increase for
Why did they bring a
Can you
vortex
tell me
into this?
where Gretchen? Tell me where Gretchen Fleming's
You-
body
You
is.
heard me.
No, I didn't. Tell me,
Come.
please.
They look. Resin.
Can you tell me where Gretchen Fleming's body is?
Bob Burnell says, "Hi, Becca."
You know precisely?
Under your credit.
Says there must be one nearby.
Hearing you.
Reggie.
Real one.
Real one.
5%.
Oh, my neck is killing me.
Here we go, guys. I need you to get familiar with the screen.
Virginia and Gretchen.
No. 5. Drop it.
What do you call Robin?
Patty one.
Stakes are.
There's Cobra.
Give me the give me a road name or a number that you see on this map on my screen that would indicate
90s.
where Gretchen may be.
And I'm not saying
For free.
Oh, they're just talking up the storm.
I'm in Parkersburg, West Virginia.
Parkersburg? You know what we talked about a week ago?
I'm looking for Gretchen Fleming.
Why do I know that?
it's about.
Can you give
Did you
me a
mention
road name or
Parkersburg?
where her body might be near?
Becca?
Sunny and
I know for which one.
Parkersburg, West Virginia.
The one in Virginia.
Is that is
Water.
that in Parkersburg? Because Reggie
It's like
just said
I
that.
can't remember I know she's from Vienna, but I don't know. And I saw a cave, and then I saw a forest when I did remote viewing. That was the first place that I was taken to was near the forest, and it's like you
What
get to
forest?
them, you're driving them.
Mother.
Can you give me the name of the forest?
Yeah, it is a little bit killing my neck. And I just took a pill before I started the show because that usually helps me.
Hi.
But I think we can only go to like 8:15 tonight because that's when Chris and Kristen are on
You're home.
the Dark Horse, so, or Bigfoot in the Bunny. Facebook user says that was in another show. It came up. So that came up before, Reggie, that town.
Oh,
Yeah, it's where Gretchen Fleming came up missing.
So
December 3rd, 2022.
That was last.
December
That's almost.
2022.
That's not really. That's like 7 months ago.
Right.
8 months.
So this is about prime time to find her.
welcome.
Gretchen,
No.
can you say your first name?
That's her.
So that I know it's you. Can you say your first name?
New baby.
baby.
Listen.
I am. Gretchen?
Doesn't you chat?
Person. Here's the
Where is your body
Let's see.
located, honey?
Always.
What is the name of the cave that it was near?
to do that.
Did you hear that part,
Can't believe that was too.
Reggie? What's the name of the cave that it was near?
Yeah.
Am I anywhere close on the map?
Turns.
Is there a cave on there, Reggie?
That she they ever.
Safe to say, Everett.
Huh?
Yeah.
Sounded like Everett. I was like, well, Karen.
Don't apologize. Everett?
I don't apologize, hey, Karen.
Focus.
I just heard a
Leave it.
crystal again, or Krista.
Love.
Hey, we're here to communicate with you.
At this point.
Alright.
Guys.
Is that Karen Everett? Rebecca? Is that her name, Karen Everett?
But it's come.
Yeah. Karen Brandy Everett. The other night it said Brandy on the impact.
Thanks of
Where is she located? Like, where is this happen at? One more time. Where is she? Or where did this where was she found? Rebecca?
Oh, she was found in Naugatuck River in Naugatuck, Connecticut.
How do you spell that?
Naugatuck, Naugatuck. And the road she was found is Campbell Road.
You said Naugatuck?
Yep, Naugatuck. Yep.
Sound.
Connecticut?
Yep.
your garden.
Karen Everett.
Steer your project. Discover who surface.
And pick.
Hi.
Very.
Is it the north end or the south end of the river?
You're jumping him.
Like a Naugatuck. Rebecca.
She was found behind the it's like behind the fence area that they have.
The what?
She was behind like the fence. It's like a fence area, yellow fence.
Well, the river,
Yeah, but where is it in
runs all the way
proportion to
through.
the river? What
I'm
section
asking
of the
them
river
what-
was it
What
found in?
part of the river? I mean, how far up or down?
North or south?
Down.
Fire up there.
I think it's the south part of the river, area, near there.
Is there a baseball diamond nearby?
Ordinary.
Yeah, I wanted to bring one, but the first time that I went to investigate there, and I tried to work with them, I didn't have anything. I went there brave.
Where?
Right back.
Where, Rebecca?
Oh, the first time I went to investigate near there, I didn't have any baseball bats. I went there brave.
No, I was asking if there was a baseball diamond nearby.
A baseball diamond?
Yeah, like a baseball field.
I don't remember that.
How about a backstop?
Oh, what is
Maybe
it?
not a backstop. You know how a backstop goes up, and then maybe there's not a field there anymore, but maybe there is a backstop left.
Is it anywhere near the Naugatuck treatment plant? That's pretty far south.
Hey, Jan. Jan
Three.
McKell Philippe. That's a pretty name. Welcome aboard.
Can you give me any more detail, Rebecca, on where she was found?
It's like to the south, behind like it's not on the river. It's basically in the forest park near the river. Was where they were found. And now there's a fence up because they don't want people going behind there. After what occurred, that's why I was saying there was a fence.
So
Is
you
it
think
near
that
an interstate? Is it near Interstate 6?
It's near Route 8. That's why it's called the Route 8 murders.
Route 8, that's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, some of it I'm trying to hear over the box. Trying to hear what you're saying.
Karen?
You know, it's too bad it's still hot. It's still hot up for you?
Karen, is your body located anywhere near railroad track? Forest?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Why doesn't anybody form a search party and go in there?
They had a group of hunters find her. And that's how they found her. A group of people hunting in the forest.
That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
They did find her?
They found her. Hunters. Jen says, you going to the Rhode Island Paracon this weekend? I'm not.
If I had the extra money, I would love to go. But I gotta pay everything.
Do they have any details?
We're going to go to like 8:10 maybe, Carol.
Any details on what happened to her, Rebecca?
Details on which one?
Other than just being found there? Is there any other information that they were able to gather?
So basically, what happened is that like I gave the clues on what I got at first and how she was going there for supply. Supply went there for supply, and there are two pillars. And I believe that what happened to her, she wasn't basically killed at Temple Road. I believe she was killed somewhere else. And then their bodies were brought there to that area. And she was strangled. Because I felt her being strangled and I felt her being dragged, and that's how she died. But she was looking for supply. She had an addiction. A lot of these girls had addiction issues. But Karen was trying to do better before she died.
Right arm
She for a
Good
real
night,
estate
Cheryl.
company.
can do. Right.
The Humphrey House, Bob is saying,
What's his?
in Karen's town.
100 minutes.
That's not the lady that died, is it? Karen?
Karen is yes.
Is that where the Humphrey House is?
Hi.
12. Smart.
What kind of vehicle were they driving?
I even know the Humphrey House.
I
Couldn't find it though.
Can you tell me again what kind of vehicle they were driving? Karen? What kind of vehicle?
played a one double. Shown it before. Calendar.
Plainsville. Humphrey House is in Plainsville, Bob says.
Greenville is further away.
Ford. Anne Marie Young's here. Hey, Anne Marie. How are you?
Trying to
Was Johnny her dealer?
Johnny and Greg were the killers. Johnny cleared the weapons and Greg took the fire.
So Johnny was her
Correct.
dealer.
Yeah. They were both dealers. They were both killers.
Anne Marie Young's here. Hi, Jen.
In fact, on my gear, on my obelisk, one of the days it said homicide, finished weapon. That's one of the last things I got besides the other thing.
I don't understand about the weapons though. That
Basically,
you said
because they
were
don't
found.
want to, because some killers have to be smart sometimes to be serial killers. So the way that they do it is they do it so that they're not found at times. So if Johnny's in charge of clearing the weapons, what happened was that he dropped the weapons in a landfill nearby to the Naugatuck River so that they would not find the weapons. So he was in charge of clearing it so that they wouldn't find out that they were the killers. I hate saying their names. I don't want to bring anything,
That's okay. I understand.
It's just
I was feeling a little bit here about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, really? What were you feeling?
Oh, my neck went crazy.
Yep.
And it's just part of the way I am. But when the pressure comes, and there was a lot of pressure here at that moment, but
And then Karen was also hit with a beer bottle before some of the things occurred. One of the guys had a tattoo on his arm, which makes it more distinct, and it's of an eagle. It's got some German symbolism on it, but there was an eagle.
were the wings down or out?
I think they were out. They were out.
I'm seeing it like this, the eagle head, and then the wings come down, is what I was seeing, and especially if it's Deutschland.
There was like a swastika, and I remember the wings.
Yeah, there were both. It could be either one, but if you saw the wings out, I haven't. Sometimes when everybody sort of focuses in a different way, but
No, I'm smelling something in the room again, and I don't, you know.
well, you can stay on with us after we close the session, right, Reggie? Because we got 5 minutes. They're on in 8:15.
Well,
You want to check, huh?
yeah, we could end the show if you want to. I've got everything recorded on EVP recorder and everything, so.
Okay, and then we'll just stay here for a little bit and see how Rebecca is, because she has somebody in
Okay.
the room with her.
Yeah, don't leave or don't let your whatever you're using, Rebecca, die out on you in the next 5 minutes. Send some energy to your battery.
Okay, everybody. Thank you very
Yeah.
much for being here tonight. Next time we'll be a little more organized, but this is important business, and I'm glad we were able to share it with you people. And this is something that has to be solved
Oh yeah.
without a doubt. You know, this is another bunch of innocent people who are being dumped like garbage, and that's wrong. That's dead wrong. They should be dumped when we catch them, actually. But thank you for everybody being here, and love and light. And we'll see you guys all. Well, tomorrow night is Mariner Spirit. And I'm going to have Mary Lynn Bast on tomorrow night. So that should be an awesome show. So
Oh yeah.
you get an opportunity, join us. And anything you want to say? Anything, Reggie? You look like
Well, I'm zoned. I'm like
okay.
zoned
Reggie's
right now.
zoned. Good night,
I
everybody.
gotta get kind of.
Thank you, Rebecca, for coming in and sharing. Appreciate it.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
everybody.
We love you all with all of our hearts.